Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks, bringing you a few replays today. First one is in the new Chinese heavy tier 8. I have been going through the line. I've gone through the tier 7. I actually quite enjoyed the tier 7. I am absolutely hating the tier 8. It is so, I don't know, RNG must really be against me in this tank because I can't seem to hit anything with it. And just facing tier 10s all the time and just having bad games. As you'll see, this is one of those bad games. It's just like, how do you drag your team to a victory when they lose this badly? And this seems to be happening a lot at the moment. Just absolutely abysmal teams. As you can see, we're 12 tanks down. Not 12 tanks down. 3 tanks down already. And the enemy team has 100% of their health. They've taken no hits so far. And we've lost almost 30% of our health as a team. You can definitely tell it's going to be a loss straight away. And of course, that was fantastic. A bit of the old slippage on the old rocks there. Typical physics in World of Tanks. I actually had a game recently where I was playing Cold War tank. You know, these tanks have like 3,000 health, almost 4,000 health. And it went off a small little dip and I lost 80% of my health. Destroyed several components. It was, ridiculous. Keep him there and set him on fire, so that was nice. And he's a tier 6, so he's going to struggle to pen me. He's obviously using HE. I would have used that time to run away, but he's keep going. And he actually penned me there. Tempted to just ram him to death, but yeah. Now he's trying to run away, and it's just like, well, that was a bit stupid there. But as you can see, while we were doing that exchange of fire, we have lost the whole team. There's just 3 of us left. Unfortunately, we hit his tracks, but didn't take him off. And unfortunately, yeah. This guy's got the edge on me, but he's tried to run away. He's used his full clip there, which is a bit of a mistake, but we put him out. But that's pretty much it. It's 3-10. I probably shouldn't have used my rocket booster there. I don't know why I did. But basically trying to stop the enemy from just swarming. As you can see. Swarming up too heavily to outnumber us, so we can't do anything about it, I guess. But hopefully waiting for the timer to run out. As you can see. There we go. Just 2 of us left. Just having these games quite often is just absolutely ridiculous. So we got about 2,500 combined. Come top of the team, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on my team with 0 damage. Absolutely no damage whatsoever. And there's some tier 8s in there as well, so it's not just a tier 6 thing. Just no luck in that tank at all at the moment. It's really obviously the worst games you have, the less XP you have, so the longer you have to stay in that tank is extremely irritating. I'm tempted. I actually have quite a few bit of reserved free XP, and I have been tempted to use it up just to get through this tank, but I have been saving it up to use on a whole tank line and just get the tier 10 straight away. So I don't know what to do about that, really. This, yes, is the tier 7 AMX 1357. It is not a particularly good tank, but it was nice. I've been using a lot. Once I've done as much as I can in my my Chinese tier 8 heavy. I like to go out in a light tank, like the complete opposite to what I've been using, just so I can feel more flexible and stuff. Because let's face it, light tanks are probably the OP tanks in the game. Just so more flexible and so much more you can do with them. But yeah, so this is nice, just nice, a nice relief, so I don't have to play that tier 8 heavy after a long play session with it. I have the tier 8 is now fully upgraded. I'm just plugging away at I think I now have got it down to just 50,000 XP left to get on it. As you can see, this is this guy's getting in my way, so I wanted a bit of a payback. Yeah, and of course, targeted by artillery. That's been a thing I've had for a while. It's being in a light tank and artillery trying to hit you. It's incredibly annoying and just stupid. The chance of you hitting a light tank is pretty slim. Yeah, and we've got equal teams right now. This, like I said, this tank isn't very good, but I get a fairly good result out of it. If I was in any other tier 7, I'd probably say this wasn't a particularly good result. But for this tank, it was quite good. It's not a mastery game, guys, but it is a first class. So obviously, just goes to show how hard it is to have a particularly good game in this tank. And it is a premium, so that's unusual as well. But obviously, it is a lot older premium tank. Back in the day when they weren't so broken when they came out. Yeah, so we're just trying to find opportunities to get shots off at this point. Obviously trying to spot things up on that flank, but there's not really many people to actually shoot the targets I'm actually spotting. So I'm going to just take pot shots at people when they're trying to cross some things at this point in time. As usually, we kind of got a heavy and a medium sat where the artillery normally sits, which is not particularly helpful for anybody. And there we go. Not quite loaded enough, unfortunately. As you can see, you get a lot of shots in the gun, but on the move, doesn't feel particularly accurate, this gun, and the penetration is quite low, so you got to load quite a bit of premium if you want to pen things, especially if you're facing tanks higher than you. Yeah, it's just not the best tank in the game. So we're gonna, as you can see, we are actually losing this game right now on tanks numbers, but as you can see by health, we have a chance. We've got more health than them, so we just need to take out some guns in the game. And I really do enjoy the fact that they put percentages of health on the board here, because it's just so much more helpful. Because obviously you can be several tanks down, but you can actually have more health, which because obviously you can have some people that just kind of, when they see the game's not going their way, they just kind of YOLO towards the enemy just to get a bit of extra damage and then get into another game. But obviously, if you can see that your health is actually higher than the enemy team, but you just have less guns in the game, then you have a chance to actually pull it back. As you can see, we have started to pull this back. Spotted the artillery, which is very nice. I'm not sure which one was targeting me, if it was both, but yeah, I'm just putting in as many shots as I can before they can get behind cover. As you can see, when you have a chance to just unload like that and hit most of your shots, then yeah, it's not a bad tank. But obviously the enemy's not going to just sit there and let you take it. And there you go, first kill of the game as well. That's partly the reason why I didn't get such a good amount of XP for this game. Yeah, kills just get you so much XP. Is quite annoying when you do a lot of damage, a lot of assisted, but you don't get much on the old kill front, and you get punished for it. But there you go. It's just the way that XP works in this game. Is he? Yeah, he's going to probably try to push out there, and he hit the side of the wall because he rushed his shot. As you can see, we've got about 3,000 combined right now, just under, and a couple of kills. And we're finally down to the last enemy tank. He's only got, so basically 25% of our health is left, and only 5% of theirs is left. And he's got all of his health, so we could possibly go in on this guy. We've got most of our health. But he's getting absolutely roasted right now. But we do slam in the last shot there, and we get over just over 3,000 combined at the end. Not a stonking game by any means, but a fair played one there. We get first class, as you can see. We got some of the artillery at the game, which is very nice. And if you do like this video, guys, give it a like and subscribe, because I'll be bringing you more in the near future. And our last game, I believe, is in the Weasel Toe. Not the Weasel Toe, the Weasel Mark 1. And yeah, it's a fun little tank. It is a bit OP, because it's just so hard to hit and so small. It can really sneak up on some guys in this thing, and you can really... yeah, hence why obviously the Weasel Toe was so broken, because obviously you got a missile in the Weasel Toe. You can hit them from far, and in the past you can hit him far away and close up. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now they made the missile changes. The Weasel Toe is not quite as broken, but it's still pretty damn broken. And yeah, we're just firing a few, peppering some tanks from afar at this point. Just kind of sizing up what the enemy's doing. And yeah, this guy's gone pretty ham-fisted and straight up towards our team. And a bit of a random position, to be honest. So we're just going to get out of there. We only landed 25 hit points of damage there so far. And as you can see, you do have to be a little bit more careful with the ammunition count on this thing. You can run out pretty damn quickly if you're not careful. So we're just still kind of zooming around the map right now. Not taking any hits, but not really giving out any at this point in time. Just kind of trying to find some isolated tanks maybe. There we go. Shame if he was out in the open a little bit longer, could be able to take him out, but there you go. So we haven't got the best damage here so far, but as you can see, we set someone on fire, and obviously we've got to go for a reload. We have only like a few shells left, so there's not much point in not reloading at this point. As you can see, the reload is a little bit painful. If you're if a light tank is chasing you down and you're in reload mode, then you're pretty much screwed. Unless you can get away. Depends on the light tank that's chasing you, but there you go. We spotted another guy up, so that's 3 spots in this game. Just gets behind cover. Someone is looking at me, I don't know who. See if we can get behind these guys. Can't see them because they popped smoke, which is kind of annoying at this point. Yeah, it's just, and that's one of the broken things about these light tanks, is they're so small they can get up behind enemies and just set them on fire. As you can see, pop smoke and then retreat into it. Go for a reload. Got a BMP who's trying to chase me down here, and I'm still in reload mode. It doesn't seem to be all that good at aiming, luckily. One of our friends actually takes him out, which is a bit annoying because I think, yeah, he would have done a bit more damage to me, but I would have reloaded in time and being able to take him out myself, which would have been nice. Just hit that guy on the move. We've got over 3,000 assisted right now, which is not a bad score, and our damage is starting to rack up a little bit. Nothing spectacular in this game, but yeah, at this point, it's about just over 5,500 combined, which isn't bad. And yeah, this is a bit strange. He doesn't even look in my direction for some reason, even though I just hit him with some shots. Unfortunately, we just got someone coming at me in behind us who's trying to pepper us with shots. And again, we're just getting everything damaged at this point. And of course, everyone else, whenever I try to shoot a weasel, I can't hit it for love nor money. But every time someone shoots at me, they seem to be able to hit and pen, which is annoying. Just under 7,000 combined. We've got a couple of kills in the game as well. As you can see, we are starting to get fairly low on ammunition. And this guy seems to be wanting to chase me down. Don't really blame him. Weasel toes are super annoying. Just trying to get out of this guy's gunfire. Gun line at this point in time. Bobbing and weaving. Unfortunately, we do get spotted there, so that medium, luckily he was going in the wrong direction, carries on going in the wrong direction. But he is unspotted right now, so don't know. Trying to get this guy set on fire and tracked. He is tracked. I'll go in front of his gun because I think some guy's going to come and help me, but there we go. We go to smoke so we don't get shot and killed. Just got over 7,000 combined now with 2 kills. That ain't, like I said, that ain't bad. I'm not going to be complaining about that too much. We'll just see if we can get any more shots off before the end of the game. Unfortunately, that is the rear of the guy. I thought he was facing me. Managed to get another kill. And see if we can finish him off, and we managed to get another kill there. That's 4 kills there, and so just under 8. Was it just under 8? Yeah, 8,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. Came top of the team. Anyway, see you later, guys. Bye bye.